products for Audubon, and I'm here to talk to you about the Bird Migration Explorer. This is a free online tool. It lets you explore the migration journeys that birds make throughout the year and the challenges that they face along the way. So you can find this online at birdmigrationexplorer.org, and it's also fully published in Spanish as well at exploraves.org. We built this tool because protecting migratory birds requires us to work together across the hemisphere. So taking, for example, this map showing the migration pathways of lesser yellowlegs, you can see how much connectivity there is across so many different people and places throughout the whole hemisphere based on just the tracks of a single species. And migratory birds, they're spending the majority of their year outside the boundaries of the United States. So to do conservation well, we really need to be considering their full annual cycle, the challenges they face throughout all these places, and trying to get a better understanding of the reasons for any kind of population declines. So to learn about this, we rely on technology. Advances in migration science and technology help us develop a more complete picture of where birds go. And here are a few examples of the ways that we do that. One way is banding. This is the oldest form of tracking birds. You take a little metal band, put it around the leg of a bird, and after 100 years of collecting these data, we have several million returns of where these banded birds have been re-encountered. We also use satellite telemetry. This is something you're all familiar with. It's putting a GPS on the back of a bird. This gives us really detailed information, but not every bird can carry a GPS because of their size, and also GPSs are expensive. So it's not really feasible to put them on every bird we want to study. So kind of a compromise technology is this light level geolocator. It's really tiny, it's really lightweight, and it does track the bird along their pathway. But some of the downsides are that you have to recapture that bird and to get the device back and download the data. So that's very hard to do. And they give you just this really rough sketch of where the bird went. So it's kind of a compromise between a band and a GPS, kind of falls somewhere in the middle. And there are a lot of other ways that we're able to track these birds. We're bringing all this information together in the Migratory Bird Initiative. This is housed at Audubon, and we consolidate millions of data points from hundreds of scientists to be able to look at where and when to protect migratory birds. And then we bring all of that information together into this tool called the Bird Migration Explorer. So, we need this information to inform our own conservation work at Audubon. We've also now made it available publicly, so you all can also access it and use it as well. So with that, I'm going to share my screen and give you just a really brief demo of the Bird Migration Explorer, which this is the home page here. And with this tool, there are three main things you can do. Those are the big orange buttons. So you can look up a bird species, a location, or a conservation challenge. So let's begin with the bird species. This has 456 species available. These are the regularly occurring migratory birds of the US and Canada. And then there are all these buttons at the top to help you find what you're looking for. And one of the things I like the most is this location search. So I live in Anchorage, Alaska. And right away, this has filtered down from 456 species to 150 species of migratory birds that I could see in Anchorage. I can also filter that even further to what might I see right now in the month of August, and we're down to 103. And then let's say that I just want to learn about shorebirds right now. So now, very quickly, we've identified 17 species of shorebirds that I can see in Anchorage, Alaska in the month of August. One of those is the Hudsonian godwit, which was featured in the Flyways film. This is a bird that I get to see right here at home, and they're making these really incredible journeys between Alaska's Arctic and Chiloé Island in the country of Chile. So with this tool, you're seeing the tracking data with the eBird data that Allie's going to talk about here in a minute, genetic information, all sorts of information pulled together in one place to give us that complete full annual picture. A second thing that you can do is look up information by a location. So let's just say I lived in Madison, Wisconsin. This is drawing a map for me of all of the places that Madison, Wisconsin's birds travel throughout the hemisphere. It's based on the available data from banding and GPS and genetic studies and so on, and putting it all on one map. So what we have here are connections for about 15,000 individual birds from 124 species. I can further explore the map and let's see what, which of my birds go to the Alaskan Arctic. That's a greater white-fronted goose and tundra swan that have been tracked going there. I can see which of my birds head down here to Argentina. And that's really where my shorebirds are going: American golden plovers, Hudsonian godwits, and lesser yellowlegs. So this tool, it's really helpful for learning about birds, and there's a lot here for teaching others about birds. It's a great way to plan a bird walk or plan a presentation. It really, for me, what it does is it helps make that outdoor birding experience that much more rich, because I have an appreciation for where these birds came from, where they're going, these long journeys that they make, and just how incredible it is that they've passed through all these countries, gotten their little passport stamps all along the way, and now they're sitting here in front of me. I just feel like there's a lot here to help make that outdoor experience even more rich and fulfilling. So